Iran has a dense history of protest, which brought to power the Islamic Revolution, and repression of it that's tightened slowly under the Ayatollahs. The young face of Neda Aga Sultan, killed by security forces in 2009, lit years of anger. 2012 saw a crackdown and the expansion of the death penalty. And so by 2019, protests against fuel prices, repression and the economy sprawled for 6 months and killed hundreds. Violence the norm. None of it dislodged the theocracy. And none of it, as yet, reignited by the past week of Israeli airstrikes. Instead, anger at Israel, already loathed by many, for civilian deaths, the chaos and panic it has caused.
No country will ever receive democracy through bombing. Political prisoners inside the Islamic Republic are publicly writing against this military invasion. So this military invasion will do precisely the opposite, will unite people.
The US has backed regime change before, helping the British in 1953 oust a democratically elected government. The Shah who followed was remarkable for his brutality, and opposition to him ushered in the Ayatollahs, who sold themselves as purist Islamist reform.
Frankly, Benjamin Netanyahu's call for regime change and sort of appeal to the Iranian people to come out and overthrow their government reeks of condescension and smacks of a misunderstanding of Iranians.
And President Donald Trump's half-veiled non-threat to kill Iran's supreme leader is unprecedented.
It's not going to escalate the conflict, it's going to end the conflict.
But killing Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, whose rhetoric was defiant but not at its most fiery when he emerged Wednesday, does not decapitate a theocracy of which he's just the latest face.
If he is assassinated, in fact, it will exacerbate the critical situation that we have. The ruling regime is fully capable of replacing him with another major figure, whether it is his son or another cleric. It will not have an effect on the military dimensions.
Any successor might be more hardline and reverse Khamenei's fatwa against building nuclear weapons. And so after him, the flood, perhaps a hardliner with the bomb, or even the collapse of Iran into warring ethnic factions, another nightmare for the region. As with regime change in the Middle East before, remember Iraq, where it was the unknown unknowns that won out.
But there are also unknown unknowns, the ones we don't know we don't know.
It's that unpredictability that surely must be weighing into the calculations of the Trump White House. This is a country run by an authoritarian government where society has been deeply repressed, and the possibility of unpicking that quickly may be attractive to some Western powers, but could potentially yield consequences that could yet destabilise a region that's seen extraordinary turmoil over the previous decades. Paton Walsh, CNN, London.